Morning. Trying to think what the day is today. Tuesday. Day before hump day. Woo! Hump day. Gonna see if this guy even has a motor in him. Yeah, I got the little dinky tripod today. I'm trying something different. Attach it to my side of the truck here. See how that works. Think it'll work? What do you think? Think you'll see stuff you've never seen before? Like me. Got the long bits out. Red Robertson screws. It's called the Snow Joe Ultra. Got a motor in there? Oh yeah, right there. Gonna see how it comes off here yet. There'll be a couple more screws holding you on, yes? I don't see them. No. I know nothing. That what Clink used to say. Like I said, I ain't putting it back together. It don't matter if I destroy it. Since it's Christmas week, garbage is a day later. Oh, there is a couple screws. Hidden right behind the wheels, that's why. I got you now. Too late. Balmy 32 degrees Fahrenheit out here. Everything was super frosty last night. I mean super frosty. Everything's still melting actually. There's even stones in here. Come on. Oh, you don't want to come apart? What the hell with you? We'll cut you off. Works for me. Sure. Red Robbie for the lid. Not the rest. I'm gonna have to get this rest of this cover off. There we go. That was easy. See? Funny how sometimes you can beat the crap out of something and nothing happens, and then you just touch it and it falls apart. Right? Okay, we need a higher speed. Here's a hydro cord. What do we got here holding that? 4. That's why I opt for the longer skinny bit. Everybody uses those goofy little adapters for a tiny little bit. Oh yeah. Here's yonder belt. I gotta take the side cover off. I didn't want to do that. And it's Red Robbie. Woo! Who would have thunk it? Faster speed. Voila. One motor. There's a belt on it. That long. Marty was commenting that I have a quiet road. It's only quiet road on holidays there, Marty. Oh yeah. Okay, I need to just get you off of here. These are torqued on there. One more. Good luck. A little extra pressure. Okay, what's holding you onto the thing? Oh, okay. I see your screws. I'll raise you your couple screws. That wheel's gonna mess me up. Voila! One electric motor. Got a little cast gearbox there. Lots of screws. We'll work on that in the garage. But we like to know if it's got copper or aluminum in it, don't we? Is that plastic or steel? I think the whole thing's pretty much plastic. So we'll put this cover back on, maybe. Yeah, I ain't gonna bother. Aluminum, plastic. Okay, let's see if we can get this cover off real quick. Gotta pull the brushes out. They're in there. There'll be more screws underneath them brushes. That's where they like to hide them, see? You can't find the screws. Boom. That's all copper. We know, we'll take it apart. This one's going to be really easy. See that? The holes are so open on it. As long as these screws come off and I can take it all apart because it's held on a little clip on the inside. Transformers are dropping. I left everything in my truck last night. Okay, I have to cut that off. Oh, you fell off already. These brushes look a little worn out. There ain't much to them anymore. Okay. Come on, get the screws out of there. I'm not going to throw the whole thing in the truck just for 2 screws. It's a lot of plastic. Are we copper? What do you think? It's hard to tell because there's a lot of steel here to see if it's heavy. I think that looks like copper. Red gold. Yes. I think we're good to go with that one. Woo! Electric snow blowers. Check them out. You saw how long it took to take this apart. I did it right in front of you. Here, let me check my time on the phone there. Ooh, 9 minutes total. Well, that wasn't too bad. 9 minutes total. One snowblower. We got a really nice copper motor out of it. See? Boom, boom. You're going to get more copper right there and right there. This one's going to be a little bit harder got a little extra crap on it, but once you get it unwound, it will start. But I'm liking that. It's just like Rotten Ronnie's. I'm loving it. The heartburn to give you. And then yes, Bartman Scrapper. Good boy, he's taking all the brass out. And he's not cutting them off to get all the wee little tidbits of copper. Just leave them attached. Once you take the brackets out, boom, you have the whole piece of copper. And this is strippable copper. It's hard, it's solid core. If you want to strip it. It's not super thick. It's not the thickness of pencil lead, like he said. Every scrapyard's different. What was I going to do? I got to work on these fans. Yeah, they're all plastic. So I'll leave those alone. These brushes here, they bring you, yeah. See, a lot of people don't realize that a lot of these machines have replaceable. Look at that, he wore the brushes down to nothing. Yep, that was it. That's probably why it quit running. You put new brushes in and continue on. But then he's probably beat the crap out of it, being pissed off, right? Toss it around. You son of a bitch, you piece of crap. See, and there's the other one. It's not as worn, but it is pretty close to being there. A little bit of brass on the inside. No, I ain't gonna get you out without. Just crack it with a hammer. So yeah, like I said, it's a balmy 32 degrees Fahrenheit out here. Supposed to be a high of 57 today, I guess, so we'll see what happens. We really don't have a lot of sunshine. So, electric. Actually, it was a battery operated weed whacker. That's extruded aluminum with some hydro. Yeah, you end up with a little plastic, but hey, it's not the end of the world, right? We'll see what's involved here real quick. It's all filled screw heads, or you could just throw it in the bin, but extruded aluminum is worth the most of all the aluminum, unless you get the heavy industrial stuff. But otherwise, extruded aluminum is worth the most, around here anyways. Okay, how do you come apart? Oh, it's a lock button. Okay. It's going to require a little more beating. Here's the hydro cord. If you're wondering why it's curly, for all those that don't know, a lot of these weed whacker handles are adjustable in height, so they make the wire curly so it flexes. Otherwise, if it was one piece, you couldn't adjust it, correct? I'm not trying to be a smart ass, just some of you will not know, so I'm letting you know. Remember the old telephones? They had that curly cable so you could walk back and forth. And almost rip it off the wall. So there. That is copper. It's not aluminum wiring. You could actually strip this. It's braided. It's not solid core, but if you can see that, it is copper. There's the aluminum. Somehow we got to get them out of there. Probably going to beat the crap out of them. I don't know how this lock unlocks here. This one, I figured that one out. yeah. He's willing. He's a willing participant to come out of there. There we go. Hey, I couldn't get that handle off. I don't know how those buttons come apart. So, it's just heavy plastic. That's all it is. More trash. It's got clips and springs, so it's good. This guy here requires a workbench because if you see it's been punched, that's what keeps the plastic in. I like the workbench. You get the jaws on there and you just give it a good whack and she usually comes apart. This is the extending part. See the different sizes? It says lock and unlock, but I can't get it to do that. So, but it's a nice piece of extruded aluminum. So it's a keeper with this little piece of sheet aluminum. That's the vent lid, you know, for your exhaust fan and above your stove. A lot of them that vent outside has this little lid. So that's a little FYI. I've been receiving more subscribers. I thank you very much for watching. I thank all of you for watching. Because you're watching promotes me to want to keep making more videos. I was thinking about calling her quits, but not scrapping quits, but video quitting. Okay, I have to do this inside. I can't do that out here. Yeah, I brought more in. Brought more firewood in. Can you see that all right? My tripod's a little goofy. Oh, I need my gubbies. Kneeling pad. Yeah. We brought more wood in this morning. This is small stuff too. Yeah, my puppy was out with me, but for some reason she seems to think she has to eat everything that's out there. And I know she doesn't have to. Can you see past me? Look at that, eh? I'll make some horseshoes. So, a little warm. Put you in right there to roll around. Sure, why not? You'll lean against the window a little bit. That's fine. Close the damper up so we don't lose all the heat out the pipe. Okay, we're going to try and bust this up real quick. Little slooky pop. Well, that unlocked it. Come on. Oh, you're missing your other part. Well, that was easy. A little too easy. They're normally not that easy to come apart. We're missing a section on this one. If we can get that part out. Nope. Different strategy. It's out. Went down there somewhere. Look at that, eh? Nice clean piece of extruded aluminum. Woo! Wasn't so difficult, was it? Did I hear someone go, ow, 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 ow? There's got a little bit left. Okay, hang on, hang on, hang on. My glove's in the way. There we go. Like, subscribe, and share. Or not. Enjoy the day if you have what I have, sunshine. And it's coming on, the heat is coming. It's already 64 degrees by my workbench. And I lit this thing about 2 hours ago. Going on 20 after 11, almost time to go in for lunch and then come out here and put a full day in outside. This is what I was doing out there. I filled the pills up, those from all the dishwashers, and a water cooler. You didn't see that one. Just a little cleaning I have to do. But I've just dumped them in pails outside, right? And then that way I could carry them in. And I got hydro cords to take care of. Something like this. That's off those front loads. See, that'll be a piece of steel. Piece of steel. Where's the other one? The other part of it. I cut it in half because the thing is so bloody long. And right there, there'll be a piece of steel in there. Those big rings, they look like rings, you know, for your finger. So that has to come off to make that clean. And I'll take some of this extra crap off too. So I like to know if there's anything hidden in there. Man, oh man, these wires are stiff. Might be just the tape. This is not strippable wire. Sure, I could do it the old-fashioned way and burn it, but I don't like to do that. Got some copper in there too. Look at the copper trinkets in there. That's from that humidifier you watched me tear apart. I still can't get over it. He said, $3,000. Well, you're full of crap and you're the dummy to pay for it. Some people with more money than brains, right? Yeah, a couple circuit boards to go through yet. A tap to rip apart. I found that in the pile. It's got some copper trinkets on them and brass. And lots of brass. And probably a little stainless. But we'll get her done. So we're going on 24 minutes. Doesn't take long, does it? What did we take apart? Electric snowblower. And we took the motor apart. And we took the handle apart of electric weed whacker. I do believe the motor is in here somewhere already. I have to go through these bins. Oh yeah, apartment scrapper, you said you weren't going to bother and then you changed your mind. How would you like that whole pailful to do? Hacksaw gets it started, so does a mini grinder. Hacksaw is nicer, I think, and you don't have mini grinder dust. Because it doesn't matter, copper, cotton, steel, you're still going to get grinder dust. Hacksaw, you don't get the dust. So that's the burner out of that. What was it? Oh, that little gas stove, that gas fireplace. That was a nice copper motor that it had in it. Look at that. Yeah, that'll be easy. Snip, pull it out the other end. I've taken these things apart before, piece by piece. Yeah, they're wee tiny little pieces, and they go in like they're that way. They're fingered. One will go this way, one that way, this way, that way. So you can't just pull it apart. You know, one this way, one that way. That's the way it is. You can see it goes right through the middle of it. Trying to show you the best I can with the limited light. There, I zoom in. See? So you pretty much just give it a cut straight across, pull it out the other end. This one will come apart. It's just got a little plastic on it. So we'll play with it too. So anything more exciting comes up, I'll fire this back up. I'm going to be outside after lunch. Like I said, lunch is in another hour, roughly half hour to an hour, and we'll be outside playing, and I'll put you on a different tripod. I got you on a really goofy tripod I picked up for 10 bucks. I'm not really liking it, but it did work on the rack. See if I can get this out without shutting you off. This thing here, its legs are totally bendable to anything you want it to do. See, I had you curled right up, locked onto the rack. See how that curls right up? All the legs do that. They'll bend and twist to any position, but it's not very solid. You know what I mean? Like it's lucky if it weighs a half a pound. I don't even think that much. And yeah, no, it did come with that top, I think. Not sure. That's the tripod I normally use. But this one, this is what we take along when we do curbside, because I can set it anywhere. But that's what it is. Future Shop? Is that what it's called? Future Shop? No. Used to be Radio Shack. The Source. That's what they call it now. That's where I got that on sale there about a month ago or so. So if you're looking for one, if you know what the Source is, I don't know if you still have Radio Shack in the US or not. I heard little rumors that they're thinking of bringing Radio Shack back. That would be cool, because I like shopping there. That's where I got all my CB equipment. Yeah, well, I grew up with it as a kid. You had no other place really for electronics except Radio Shack, the Tandy Corporation. That was awesome. And then they closed their doors. It kind of sucked. Okay, I'm rambling. Have a nice day.